Have you ever sat down in front of your computer knowing exactly what you need to do, having the time to do it, but you were physically unable to move? It's not that you don't want to do it, it's that you feel a sort of paralysis. And then comes the guilt. You tell yourself, I'm lazy, I'm undisciplined, or worse, there's something wrong with my brain. Look, I have news that is going to change how you see yourself forever. You are not lazy. In fact, what is happening to you is a sign that your nervous system is working too well. It's called functional freeze. And most productivity advice out there, it only makes it worse. In this video, we are going to unfreeze you. I'm going to explain the exact biology of why your body is holding you back. And please, stay until the end because I'm going to teach you the 2-minute method. It's a somatic trick I personally use to trick my brain and snap out of paralysis instantly. If you are tired of fighting your own mind, you are in the right place. Let's dive in. Before I give you the solution, we need to understand the trap, because if you try to force yourself out of the freeze, you will only freeze harder. Let me tell you something. A few years ago, I was exactly where you are. I had a huge project due. I'd wake up at 8 a.m., make my coffee, sit down, and spend 6 hours doom-scrolling on my phone. I wasn't enjoying it. I was suffering. Every minute I didn't work, I hated myself a little more. I thought, why do I have zero willpower? But here's the thing. Willpower is a myth when your biology is in charge. Imagine a deer in the woods. If the deer hears a twig snap, what does it do? Does it run away immediately? No, it stands completely still. It freezes. Its body isn't being lazy. Its body is evaluating a life or death threat. Its nervous system has shut down all non-essential functions, like eating or playing, to focus all energy on survival. You are that deer, but instead of a lion, your threat is that email you haven't replied to, that debt you owe, or simply the pressure to be perfect. Your primitive brain doesn't distinguish between a predator and a deadline, so it does the only thing it knows how to do to protect you. It shuts you off. It freezes you. This is crucial. Laziness is when you choose to do nothing and feel good about it. Functional freeze is when you desperately want to do something, but your body won't respond. It's a trauma response, not a character flaw. Okay, now that you know you aren't broken, let's look at the symptoms, because freeze doesn't always look like lying on the couch. Sometimes freeze looks very productive. Quickly, I want you to tell me in the comments if you identify with this. Have you ever started frantically cleaning your entire house when you had to write an important report? That is also freeze. It's active avoidance. Here are the 3 signs you are in functional freeze. Sign number 1, dissociative doomscrolling. You aren't looking at Instagram because you're interested, you're looking at it to numb yourself. It's like your brain is looking for an emergency exit from reality. Sign number 2, unexplained fatigue. Have you slept 8 hours but wake up exhausted? That's because maintaining the freeze state consumes a brutal amount of energy. Your body is slamming on the gas and the brake at the same time. It's exhausting, isn't it? Sign number 3, the shame spiral. This is the worst one. You freeze, you don't do the task, you feel guilty, the guilt feels like a threat, and you freeze even more. It's a perfect cycle. And this is where most productivity gurus get it wrong. They tell you, just do it, eat the frog, or use the Pomodoro technique. Trying to use time management techniques when you're in freeze is like trying to rearrange the furniture on the Titanic while it's sinking. It's not a time problem, it's a regulation problem. So how do we get out of here? Look, I promised you the 2-minute method, and we're going to get to that in a second. But first, I need you to understand why trying to relax doesn't work either. This is going to blow your mind. You see, when you're stressed, people tell you, relax, take a deep breath. But if you're in a freeze state, relaxing can actually make you feel worse. Your body interprets stillness as danger. To exit freeze, you don't need calm, you need movement. You need to prove to your primitive brain that you're no longer trapped. All right, time to unfreeze you. Forget the to-do list for now. We are going to hack your nervous system. Here's the 3-step protocol. Step 1, visual orientation. When we're frozen, our vision tunnels. I want you to do this with me right now. Yes, right now. Look up from the screen. Turn your head slowly to the left. Look over your shoulder. Now to the right. What are you doing? You're telling your brain, look, I've scanned the environment and there are no lions. Step 2, somatic agitation. Remember the deer. When it realizes there is no danger, it shakes. It shakes its body vigorously to release that stress energy. If you feel stuck, stand up and shake your hands, jump, dance to a stupid song. I know it looks ridiculous, but it's pure biology. You need to get that frozen energy out of your muscles. Step 3, the 2-minute method, the safety microdose. Here's where the magic happens. Your brain is afraid of the big task, so we're not going to do the task. You're going to negotiate with your brain. You're going to say, I'm only going to do the smallest, simplest action possible for 2 minutes. It's not write the report, it's open the laptop. It's not clean the house, it's pick up one sock. Here's the secret. The hardest part of physics is static friction. Moving a stationary object takes 10 times more energy than keeping a moving object in motion. Once you do that 2-minute micro-action, you break the freeze. Dopamine enters the chat, and suddenly, keeping on working feels possible. So, let's recap. You are not lazy. You are a human being with a nervous system trying to protect you. You have been fighting your own biology, and that is why it has felt so hard. The next time you feel paralyzed, don't insult yourself. Don't call yourself useless. Pause. Look around, shake your body, and do just one small thing for 2 minutes. Compassion isn't soft. Compassion is the most efficient productivity tool that exists. When you stop attacking yourself, you start functioning. I want you to try that somatic shake the next time you get stuck, and tell me in the comments how it felt. I promise it will surprise you. And look, if it was a relief to know you aren't lazy, you're going to love this other video where I explain why overthinking is actually a sign of higher intelligence. Click here, and I'll see you there. You've got this.